Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to make some simple masks for the COVID-19 pandemic. My disposable mask supply was limited and they're expensive, so I was rationing them and hesitating going some places. I wanted to make homemade masks, but I was intimidated by the more expert ones out there. I also tried the CDC's no-sew bandana mask, but it fell off easily. Definitely not a stress reducer. There are many how-to videos of beautifully made masks out there. This is not that video. I'm not a great sewer, you'll see proof of that soon enough. So I designed some easy peasy down and dirty mask styles for personal use. These are simple and super quick to make. The ones I've made are washable and have filter pockets. They take probably no more than 15 minutes to make from start to finish, and you barely have to measure anything. You just have to take a few passes on the sewing machine. These are nearly no-sew masks. In this video, I'm making the sheet of paper mask. These are the supplies you'll need: thread, scissors, fabric, 100% cotton is best, boot or shoelaces, which are the mask ties, some pins, and a sewing machine. I think a really determined sewer could probably do this by hand with a needle and thread for fabric other than the denim, because denim can be really thick. For the shoelaces, I recommend 36 inches long if you're going to use 2 laces per mask, one on each side. A 55-inch boot lace is great if you're going to use just 1 lace per mask. Depending on the size of your head, you might be able to use a shorter shoelace. You might also want to use a ruler, but you can eyeball most of this. Each mask has a pocket for filter materials. I've used coffee filters and blue wipers trimmed to fit for my masks. So let's start with the sheet of paper mask. Here I have some old denim fabric that I used for a different project. Take a letter-sized sheet of paper, 8.5 by 11 inches, and use that as a template. You can pin it down to hold the pattern in place, or just hold it in place and cut around it. Take the fabric piece you've cut out and lay it flat with the good side down and the short 8.5-inch side at the top. Fold it in half by taking the bottom edge up to the top edge. That creates the filter pocket. Then fold in about 1 inch on each side and pin. These will be your shoelace pockets. Now, sew each side, leaving about a 1/2 inch pocket on each side. I used the measurements on the throat plate under the sewing machine foot to see where 1/2 inch is from the fabric edge. Remember to remove your pins as you sew so you don't break a needle. If you're a better sewer than I am, you might want to reverse sew at the start and end to reinforce your stitching, but I don't always do that. You can also reinforce the seams by giving them another pass and just sewing right over each of them. Two passes on the sewing machine, maybe 4 if you want to reinforce everything like I'm doing here, and you're nearly done. After sewing, you just have to trim any loose threads and insert the shoelace ties. I'm using 2 shoelaces for this mask. I think 30 or 36 inches should be good. I insert 1 in each side pocket, starting from the bottom edge and inching it up to the top edge. Stiffer shoelaces work best, but if you can't easily push it through, you can attach a large safety pin at the end of the shoelace. It'll give you something to grab onto and scrunch and wiggle and worm through the pocket. You might already be familiar with this tactic if you've ever lost a drawstring in a pair of shorts or sweatpants. Okay, let's try on the single sheet of paper mask in denim. This is one I use made in denim, and it doesn't have a nose guard, but it does have a filter pocket. This private, very simple to make, except for the toughness of the denim. Here goes the coffee filter, already folded to the appropriate size, squishing it in there. And this one was made with 2 shoelaces. You can see that here. So what I like to do, so it's easier to put on, I pre-knot the top. Just kind of do that. Then, head on backwards. Over there. Come right here out of the way. And cinch it up and knot. Make it a little more comfortable, and there you go. I mean, there we go. That's comfortable. You can even kind of play with it on the sides. It fits the chin is tight. And just undo it to get it off. There you go. I hope my mask designs work for you. Remember, be safe, and together we can get through this.